In this video, I will talk about relatively easy steps to extend our longevity and to improve our health. We will talk about rejuvenation of our microbiota. So it is microorganisms living in our guts. So the digestive system is relatively complicated. So I will not go in it, maybe in some other video, but it is really very complicated, and the importance of it's really very high. So here just to give some ideas that what is microbiota. So both in the small intestine and the colon, we have a lot of microbes or bacteria living in there, and so the composition of these microbes is very important for our health. So to accept the idea of radical lifespan extension, we have to rethink who are we. Our body is a colony of living cells with the same genes but different functions. A part of our own cells, humans host a great number of microbes, viruses, fungi, and even worms and insects. The number of microbial cells in and on our body is estimated to be quite large, and it is often compared to the number of human cells. The estimation of the ratio between microbial cells and human cells is not yet completely understood. Mostly we may say that microbial cells in the body outnumber human cells. What is the ratio? Maybe 10 to 1, but it is maybe overestimation, and in the healthy body the ratio is likely to be closer to 1 to 1, and the total mass of the microbes about 200 grams. The living community of microorganisms in our intestines make up what is known as gut microbiota. Every person possesses a distinct gut microbiota, and the genes of this microorganism or microbiome outnumber our genome genes approximately 150 to 1. The gut microbiota serves functions like generating immune supporting vitamins, hormones, and active metabolites, extracting energy from food, aiding digestion, bolstering immunity against pathogens, regulating gut transit time, transmitting signals to the brain and organs, influencing circadian rhythms, and coordinating with host metabolism via diverse cellular pathways. It's really complicated stuff, and considering that its importance, we have to go in it. Host genetics, medications, diet, and lifestyle from infancy to old age influence the gut microbiota. Infants, especially those exclusively consuming breast milk, tend to have the most healthy microbiota, relatively short gut transit times, and frequent bowel movements. When solid foods are introduced into the child's diet, the gut transition time increases and the microbiota broadens. At the end of the first year of life, microbiota profiles display inter-individual variations but begin to converge towards that found in an adult like gastrointestinal tract. And so we are, as soon as solid foods are introduced, the microbiota is changing. As humans age, the gut transit time increases, pathological bacteria populate the colon, and constipation may develop. Constipation have been reported as an early symptom of Parkinson's disease. The gut microbiota role in brain functions is related to microbe-produced butyrate and other short-chain fatty acids. Okay, here we see that as infants are growing and adults, and then we have this good bacteria, bifidobacteria, and other useful bacteria. Their role is reducing, and eventually it can disappear at all, and then people die because we have only pathological microbes in the guts. There are more harmful microbes that either produce damaging metabolites or provoke chronic inflammation. At the same time, there are beneficial microbes that produce metabolites that are necessary for tissue functions, such as short-chain fatty acids and vitamins, etc. Disbalance in the microbiota can be linked to various health issues in aging humans, including digestive disorders, immune system dysfunction, bad moods, a drop in cognitive abilities, and even mental health problems. Interestingly, that in short-lived species, healthy lifespan can be extended, it's not radically, but substantially extended by restoring a more useful gut microbiome. Detrimental changes in the gut microbiome might be one of the easiest issues to fix in the aging human body. So if we are trying to rejuvenate our body, we have to restore the gut microbiota to that of younger age. So I'm going to present a few videos, in these few videos, methods of gut microbiota modulation for the elderly to restore the healthy microbiota, and that is common at younger age. So these are following just a list of these methods. It is like dietary interventions. So the diet is one of the main factors that influence the composition and function of the gut microbiota. And then prebiotics and probiotics. Prebiotics are non-digestible carbohydrates that stimulate the growth of special beneficial bacteria. And probiotics, it is actually bacteria which are useful. Fecal microbiota transplantation. This is one method which is getting very popular. It is a procedure that involves transferring fecal material from a healthy young donor to a recipient with dysbiotic gut microbiota. So intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is a dietary pattern that alternates between periods of eating and fasting. Okay, and then maybe the most important, it is shortening gut transit times. And gut transit times refers to the time it takes for food to travel through the digestive system. A shorter gut transit times can be achieved by following methods. Hydration. Fluids help to keep stool soft and prevent it from becoming difficult to pass through the gut. Spices and stimulants. Some spices such as ginger and chili pepper, as well as stimulants like caffeine and castor oil, can temporarily speed up gut motility. Exercise. Regular physical activity can shorten gut transit time, and exercise stimulates the muscles in the gastrointestinal tract, helping to move food through the digestive system more efficiently. Then osmotic and saline laxatives. It's Epsom salt, glycerin, PEG, polyethylene glycol, and sorbitol, and mega doses of vitamin C. This is sometimes people don't use it, but it is really very good help to shorten the gut transit time. Okay, so again, I made it video as short as possible. Please share this information with your friends. And this is, of course, only for educational purposes, but I give references to scientific publication. If you download presentation from the link in the description, you can click on the links and to get to the sources. So I'm not a medical professional, so please consult your doctor before making any decision. Okay, I am working for myself. I believe that radical lifespan extension is possible in difference from these medical professionals. But again, it is not easy way. So I work on it, and it looks like I'm moving in good direction. But okay, this is what I'm talking about modification and restoring the gut microbiota to younger, to more healthy state. It is very important. Okay, then again, I hope you enjoyed this short video and learned something new. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section, and please press like and bell buttons, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends, and your support will be helpful. Again, it is only small part of my rejuvenation program, but important ones. Okay, this rejuvenation is really complicated question, but again, if you want to have a healthy and productive life, we have to do something in this direction. Okay, have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao.